Today we are going to take notes on dividing whole numbers and unit fractions. We're going to begin with dividing a whole number by a fraction. You should have your math notes out, open to your very next page, and we are labeling our page with dividing a whole number by a fraction. If I move too fast in this video, simply press pause. If you need to rewind, do that. You do not need to copy down the word problem that we're going over. Simply pull the information out and put them into your math notes just like I do. So the problem that we're going to work with to start is Angelo has 4 pounds of peanuts. He wants to give each of his friends 1/5 of a pound. How many friends can receive 1/5 of a pound of peanuts? So I'm picturing that he has this huge, maybe brown paper bag full of peanuts, and he wants to give all of his friends some, but he wants to give them the same. So maybe he has a scoop that's worth 1/5 of a pound, and he's going to see how many he could share out. My action word is he's going to give them out. He's going to share them. So when he gives them, he needs to divide them up. That's how we know that we're doing a division problem. But which number goes first? I have to look at my problem and see what is he starting with. He's starting with 4 pounds. How is he going to split those up? He's going to split those up into fifths, 1/5 pounds. So to do my model, I need to look at my first number, which is a 4, which is a whole number. So I'm going to draw 4 whole boxes. And we know when we're doing fraction models that rectangles or squares are much better to draw than circles. So now I have to split these up or divide them into fifths. So I'm going to cut each whole into 5 equal parts to make fifths. I am not going to shade anything in. I don't shade in this model because he's going to share out all of them, because that's what he said. He's going to give them all away. So how do I find my answer? My question says, how many friends can receive 1/5 pounds of peanuts? I could go through and label. I'm going to give this to my first friend, second friend, third friend, fourth friend, fifth friend. I'm going to go on. This box I could give with 5 friends. I'm going to continue my pattern with the next 4. So I could share this with 5 more people, 5 more people, and 5 more people. My question says how many friends? I know I'm not going to have a fraction because I can't cut my friends up. So my answer is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. Remember my question said how many friends? 20 friends. Let's review in steps exactly what we did. Now remember, if I move too fast for you, simply pause. If you need to rewind, do so. My first thing that I did to make this model is I am supposed to draw the rectangles for the whole number. Now remember I said rectangles, we're not going to draw circles. My second step is to cut the rectangles into pieces using the divisor. Now, which one was my divisor? In my example, 1/5 was my divisor. I could even go through and label that. This was my divisor. Now, to find my answer, I'm going to simply count all the pieces. I have my steps I can go back and look at, and I have my first example done. I'm going to give you a second problem. I'm going to let you practice it on your own. So simply pause the video, practice it on your own, and when you have solved it, then go back and press play and you can check to see if your work is correct. So here's our problem that we're going to use. Tracy is putting out decorative bowls of potpourri in each room of the hotel that she works. Potpourri is that bowl of kind of dried flowers. They're all different colors and they have a very strong scent. She wants to fill each bowl with 1/3 of a can of potpourri. So she's going to put 1/3 of a can inside of each bowl. So I know how much is going in there. Maybe she even has a scoop that measures 1/3 she's going to use to pour into those bowls. If Tracy has 4 cans of potpourri, so already I'm asking myself, which number is she starting with? What does she already have? It says she has 4 cans of potpourri. Now the question says, in how many rooms